The order was clear. Fire the shot. Now, everyone was watching her. 30 soldiers. One general. One trigger. But she didn't move. 5 seconds passed. 10 seconds. The general shouted again, louder this time. Why are you not firing? And then, she did something no one expected. She lowered her weapon. In a war zone, with lives on the line, people thought she had frozen. They thought she was scared. They thought she had just destroyed her career. But exactly 30 seconds later, the general realized something terrifying. She hadn't disobeyed the order. She had saved every single life there. Backhand index pointing right, and trust me, when you hear why, you will not forget this story. Before we continue, take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you love powerful, emotional stories like this. And in the comments, tell us which country or city you're watching from. We truly love seeing how far these stories travel. Now, let me take you back to how this moment began. The place was very quiet. Too much quiet. This was desert land. Dry sand everywhere. Small rocks. Broken walls. Old buildings with no roof. Wind was moving slow. Sand was flying little in air. No birds. No sound. Only breathing of soldiers. 30 soldiers were lying behind rocks and broken walls. They were tired. Sweaty. Hands shaking little. They were stuck. Enemy was somewhere in front. Nobody could see them. But everyone knew. Enemy snipers were watching. One small move, and someone can die. Behind the soldiers, standing straight, was General Robert Hawthorne. Tall man. Gray hair. Hard eyes. Face like stone. He was famous in army. People say he never wait. People say he give order, and order must happen. In front of him, lying on ground, was Captain Elena Cross. She was the sniper. Her body was flat on sand. Rifle in front of her. I closed the scope. Finger near trigger. She was very calm. Too calm for this moment. Her breathing was slow. In out. In out. Inside her scope, she saw far hills. Small movement. Very small. Maybe enemy. Maybe trap. A drone was flying high in sky. Drone camera sending live video to tablet near General Hawthorne. On screen, one shape moved behind rock. General looked at screen. Then he looked at Elena. He spoke strong and clear. Captain Cross, you have target. Take the shot. This was normal order. Simple order. Elena did not reply. She adjusted her rifle little. She moved scope little left. Little right. She checked wind flag. Wind was not same like before. She checked distance again. Very far. General waited 2 seconds. Captain. No answer. Soldiers behind rocks were nervous. One soldier, young boy named Private Miller, whispered, "Sir, please, we need that shot." Enemy was not firing. That was scary part. When enemy not firing, it means they waiting. Elena still not fire. General face changed. His jaw became tight. Captain Cross, that is enemy sniper. If you don't shoot now, we lose chance. Elena whispered very soft. Sir, something wrong. General heard it. He did not like it. Wrong? This is war. There is no something wrong. Elena, eyes still inside scope. Her heart was beating fast now. Boom, boom, boom. She could hear her own heart. Her mind was not calm anymore, but her body was still. General stepped closer. Captain, this is direct order. Still no shot. 10 seconds passed. One soldier moved little. Bullet hit rock near his head. Everyone froze. Enemy fired warning shot. Private Miller almost cried. They see us, they see us. General shouted. Now, fire now. Elena's hand trembled little, but she did not pull trigger. This was crazy. In war, you don't stop. In war, you shoot. Soldiers started thinking. Is she scared? Is she frozen? Did she lose mind? One officer whispered to another. She's going to get us killed. General's voice became angry. Captain Elena Cross, if you don't fire, I will remove you from duty. Still, no shot. Elena slowly pulled her eye away from scope. She looked at the ground. Then she looked at wind indicator again. Wind was changing strange. Too strange. She remembered something. A memory from past. But she pushed it away. Right now, everyone was waiting. General felt anger burning in chest. You are disobeying order. Elena finally spoke louder. Sir, if I fire, someone here will die. This made everyone silent. General laughed, angry laugh. That is war, Captain. Elena shook head. No, sir, not our people. If I shoot, they shoot back. From places we cannot see. General looked confused. What are you talking about? Elena pointed with finger. That target, it is bait. General looked at screen again. Only one shape. One rock. Elena continued, voice shaking but strong. Real snipers not move like that. They already see us. They wait us to shoot first. General stared at her. Time was passing. 15 seconds now. Soldiers sweating more. Hands shaking. Enemy still quiet. This silence was killing. General felt doubt for first time. Very small doubt. But he pushed it away. Captain, this is last warning. Elena closed eyes for 1 second. Inside her mind, voices were screaming. Shoot. Don't shoot. Trust yourself. Follow order. She opened eyes. She lowered the rifle, slowly. Gasps everywhere. One soldier shouted, "What is she doing?" Lowering rifle in war zone is madness. General face went pale. Have you lost your mind? Elena stood up a little. Not full. Just enough to talk. Sir, give me 30 seconds. General shouted. 30 seconds can kill US. Elena looked at him, eyes full of fear, but also full of belief. Sir, please. 20 seconds now. Enemy still quiet. General looked around. He saw fear in soldiers' eyes. He saw doubt in himself. He clenched fists. If nothing happens, your career is finished. Elena nodded. Understand, sir. 30 seconds started. 29, 28. Soldiers counting ahead. Enemy rifles already aimed. Wind moved again. Strong now. Elena whispered. Now they will fire. General was about to shout again. And then, a shot. Not from Elena. From enemy side. But bullet did not hit soldiers. It hit empty rock. Then another shot. And another. Bullets missing. Enemy panicking. General eyes went wide. What was happening? Elena dropped back to ground. Sir, their scopes are off. Wind changed. They miscalculated. Enemy firing blind now. General finally understood. If Elena had fired first, enemy would fire together. All angles. Perfect kill. But because she waited, enemy lost patience. They fired wrong. General felt cold go through body. He whispered, My God. Elena raised rifle again. Now we fire. General nodded slow. Captain, take the shot. Elena fired. One shot. Then second. Then third. Enemy guns went silent. Soldiers jumped up, shouting. They were alive. All alive. General sat down slowly. 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds. And everything changed. Elena stayed on ground. Her rifle was still warm. But her mind was not in desert anymore. Her mind went back. Back many years. Back to a cold night. It was raining. Heavy rain. Dark sky. Young Elena Cross was sitting inside a small military truck. She was not captain then. She was just a new sniper. Very young. Very quiet. Her hands were shaking. Next to her sat Sergeant Daniel Moore. Daniel was smiling. Always smiling. Relax, kid, he said. You think too much. Elena looked at him. Thinking keeps people alive, she said. Daniel laughed. Or gets them killed. That night was her first real mission. Urban area. Broken city. Enemy everywhere. Their team had order. Shoot first. No delay. They reached rooftop. Snipers ready. Elena looked through scope. She saw a man running. Then another. Then one standing still. Something felt wrong. She whispered, Sir, target looks strange. The commander that night did not listen. Fire cross. She hesitated. Just 1 second. Too late. Daniel fired first. Immediately, windows exploded. Shots from everywhere. Ambush. Enemy snipers were waiting. Daniel got hit. Blood everywhere. Elena screamed, Daniel. She crawled to him. Daniel was breathing hard. I told you don't think too much, he tried to smile. Then his eyes stopped moving. He died in her arms. Mission failed. 3 soldiers dead. That night broke Elena. After mission, she sat alone. Hands full of blood. Nobody spoke to her. One officer said, You should have fired faster. Another said, Hesitation kills. But Elena knew truth. Not hesitation. Blind obedience kills. From that day, she started to see things others ignore. Wind, silence, patterns. She stopped trusting only orders. She trusted signs. Years passed. Training, pain, lonely nights. People said she was strange sniper. She waited too long. She asked too many questions. One instructor shouted, "You are not robot. You are soldier." Elena replied soft, "Soldier must think." Many didn't like her, but mission started to succeed. Every time she waited, something bad was avoided. One time, she stopped team from entering building. Minutes later, building exploded. Another time, she refused night shot. Enemy sniper moved later and was caught. Slowly, very slowly, people started to respect her. But General Hawthorne, he never worked with her before. He only knew her file. Excellent sniper, but disobeys sometimes. Back in present, lying on desert sand, Elena remembered all this. She remembered Daniel's smile. She remembered blood. That was why her fingers stopped. That was why she waited, because she saw pattern again. Enemy wanted them to shoot first. If she fired, they all die. General was now silent. He looked at Elena different. Not angry, not shouting, confused. Captain Cross. How did you know? Elena answered slow. Because I made same mistake before, sir. General looked at ground. He remembered his own past, his own dead men. He said nothing. Soldiers were whispering now. She saved us. She really saved us. Private Miller looked at Elena with wide eyes. Ma'am, you saw it before anyone. Elena nodded. Enemy snipers get impatient. When you don't react, they make mistake. She stood up fully now. Sun was going down. Sky orange. Bodies of enemy snipers were far away. Mission was over. But something else started. Respect. General walked to Elena. Slow steps. Everyone watching. He stopped in front of her. For 1 second, he said nothing. Then he spoke. Today, I learned something. Elena looked at him. Yes, sir. Orders are important, he said. But understanding is more important. He paused. You saved my men. Elena swallowed. Her eyes became wet. I did what I should, sir. General nodded. He turned to soldiers. Remember this day. Soldiers stood straight. Some even saluted Elena. She did not smile. She only looked at sky. In her mind, Daniel's face appeared. She whispered, "This time, I didn't fire too soon." Night came fast. Very fast. The desert was quiet now. Too quiet. Captain Elena Cross was still standing near her position. Her eyes moving. Left. Right. She did not relax. General Hawthorne was talking on radio. Command, this is Eagle Base. Ambush avoided. Area not clear yet. Radio made small noise. Static. Elena did not like that sound. She walked closer to the general. Sir, something's still wrong. General looked at her. Enemy already down. Elena shook head. No, that was only first layer. The soldiers looked at each other. Private Jake Miller asked, Ma'am, first layer of what? Elena pointed to distant hills. Real enemy waits when we feel safe. She kneeled, put ear close to ground. Sand was cold. She closed eyes. She listened. Boom, boom. Very soft vibration. Her eyes opened wide. Vehicles, she said. Heavy ones. General's face changed. From where? Elena pointed west. Behind ridge. They waited for first shot. When we don't shoot, they send ground force. Radio suddenly screamed. Eagle Base. Unknown armored units moving fast. ETA, 5 minutes. Soldiers jumped. Someone shouted. 5 minutes. General turned fast. Positions. Defensive line. Soldiers ran. Weapons ready. Elena stayed calm. Too calm. She climbed small rock. Scope up. She saw dust clouds. Big ones. Armored trucks. Mounted guns. Enemy flag on side. Sir, she said. They are many. General swallowed. Air support. Radio replied. Negative. No-fly zone active. Elena remembered something. No-fly zone. Same words. Same feeling. She looked again. Then she saw it. Something different. A long antenna on first truck. She zoomed. Her breath stopped. Sir, they carry signal jammer. General froze. What does that mean? They want cut our radio, Elena said. Then surround us. Soldiers started to panic. Private Miller whispered. We are dead. Elena turned to him. Not yet. She jumped down, ran to General. Sir, we must move. Now. General shouted. Where? We are in open desert. Elena pointed east. Dry river. Old stone walls. Good cover. General hesitated. Then explosion hit ground near them. Sand flew everywhere. Enemy warning shot. No more time. Move. Move. General shouted. They ran. Bullets hit sand behind. One soldier fell. Elena pulled him. Stand up. Run. They reached dry riverbed. Old stones. Broken bridge. They hid. Enemy trucks stopped on ridge. Machine guns ready. Enemy commander voice came on loudspeaker. Surrender. You are surrounded. Silence. Soldiers breathing heavy. General looked at Elena. Any idea? Elena closed eyes. She thought fast. Jammer truck was key. If jammer gone, radio back. Air support possible. But jammer was protected. Too many guns. Then she saw something. A small gap. Between two rocks. Distance far. Very far. Wind strong. Almost impossible shot. Private Miller whispered. No sniper can hit that. Elena checked distance. She whispered. I can try. General looked shocked. That truck is moving. Elena replied. I don't need truck. I need antenna. She lay down, breathing slow. Her heart beat loud in ears. Boom, boom. Enemy commander shouted again. Last warning. Elena ignored. She remembered Daniel. She remembered blood. She adjusted scope. Wind from left. She waited. She always waited. Enemy gunner laughed on speaker. You are afraid. Elena smiled little. Yes, she whispered. But fear makes me sharp. She fired. One shot. Time slowed. Bullet flew. Hit metal. Antenna snapped. Jammer died. Radio crackled alive. Eagle Base, this is command. We read you. General shouted. Request immediate air support. Sky roared. Enemy panicked. They started firing everywhere. Elena reloaded. Shot again. Hit tire. Truck stopped. Enemy shouting. Then sound came. Jets. Fast. Very loud. Enemy tried to run. Too late. Airstrike hit ridge. Fire. Smoke. Shockwave. Soldiers covered heads. When dust cleared, enemy was gone. Only burning metal. Silence again. This time, safe silence. Private Miller laughed and cried. We are alive. General slowly walked to Elena, his hands shaking. You saved us again. Elena stood up. Her legs weak now. Adrenaline gone. It was teamwork, sir. General shook head. No, it was your mind. He looked at all soldiers. Today, Captain Cross command this unit. Soldiers looked surprised. Then they saluted. Elena did not expect that. Her eyes filled. She said nothing. She only looked at sky. Stars were coming out. She whispered, Thank you, Daniel. The desert was quiet now. No gun sound. No shouting. Only wind. Captain Elena Cross stood still. Her rifle was now on her back. The general gave order. Mission complete. Prepare to move. But no one moved fast. Soldiers were still looking at Elena. Some with shock. Some with respect. Some with shame. Private Miller walked near her. His voice was low. Ma'am, I thought you were wrong. Elena looked at him. She did not get angry. It is okay, she said. I was wrong before too. Miller nodded. His eyes were wet. If you fired, we all die. Elena said nothing. She looked far. Very far. Back at base, night came. Lights on. Medics working. Soldiers sitting tired. General Hawthorne called meeting. All officers present. Elena stood it back. Quiet. General looked at screen. He showed map. Red circles. Enemy trap, he said. Very clean. Very smart. He paused. We will be dead. If Captain Cross fired. Room was silent. General turned. He looked directly at Elena. Captain Cross, come forward. Elena walked. Her boots slow. Heart heavy. She stood in front. General spoke loud. Why did you refuse order? Many eyes on her. She took breath. Sir, I did not refuse to protect ego. I refused to protect lives. General nodded. Explain. Elena spoke slow. Broken English. Enemy wait for reaction. They want fast shot. No shot make them nervous. They move. They show position. She pointed at map. Here, and here. Officers looked, some surprised. One colonel said, "This is advanced thinking." Elena shook head. "No, sir. This is learning from pain." She stopped, her voice small. "I lost good soldier once, because I trusted order more than sense." Room stayed quiet. General spoke soft now. "What was his name?" Elena closed eyes. "Daniel Moore." General nodded. "We honor him today. He turned all. From today, hesitation is not weakness. Blind fire is." Many officers nodded. Next day, ceremony. Not big, but serious. Flag moving slow. Soldiers standing. Elena stood alone. General stepped forward. "Captain Elena Cross." She walked. General held small box. "For courage and thinking under fire." He pinned medal on her chest. She did not smile. Her hand shaking. Crowd clapped. Not loud, but deep. After ceremony, Elena went outside. Sun rising. She sat alone. She took out small photo from pocket. Old photo. Daniel smiling. She whispered, "This one was for you." Wind moved the photo. Days later. New mission. New team. This time younger soldiers. They looked at Elena with trust. One asked, "Ma'am, when do we fire?" Elena smiled little. "When it is right, not when it is loud." Mission was success. Again and again. Her name spread. Not as fast as sniper, but smartest. One night, General Hawthorne met her. "Captain, you change how I command." Elena looked surprised. "Sir, I'll listen more now," he said. "And fewer men die." Elena nodded. "That is all that matter." Years later, Elena retired. She was older, hair a little gray. She taught new snipers. She always said same line, "Bullet can kill enemy, but thought can save army." Students listened. Some understood, some later. One day a young girl asked, "Ma'am, what if we wait too long?" Elena smiled. "Then we learn. But if we never wait, we never learn." She looked at sky. Same sky, different life. Sometimes, the bravest action is not pulling the trigger. In life also, people push you to act fast, to react angry, to speak without thinking. But silence, thinking, waiting, it can save careers. It can save relations. It can save lives. So next time, before you fire words, actions, or decisions, remember Elena. And remember, not every pause is fear. Some pauses are wisdom.